Well, look on the screen, y'all. It's Dusty Dan, the trailer park man. Well, he's not in a trailer park, so I'll go ahead and resort to Under the Floorboards Billy. Oh no, you ain't arrested because they think you killed MeeMaw. Yes. Report says man charged with killing grandmother, putting her body in a freezer. Dusty Dan, a killing man, allegedly. Check it out, people. Fair use. Let's see what a Dusty do.
A disturbing story in Floyd County. A man charged with killing his grandmother and hiding her body in a freezer.
Floyd County police say he kept her body in the freezer for months. Fox 5's Denise Dillon talked to investigators about the heinous crime.
This is one of those stories, it's just hard to believe, and it gets even worse. Investigators say the woman was still alive when she was placed in the freezer. She lived here with her grandson in this apartment.
He absolutely loved his grandmother. He said that was the only family member that really gave him the courtesy and love and attention that he really needed.
Robert Tincher and his 82-year-old grandmother, Doris Cumming, lived together in this Floyd County apartment. Police say in late December, the grandmother slipped and fell. Investigators say the grandson, fearing he would be arrested on a previous warrant involving threats over social media against his wife, did not call 911.
He removed her from the bathroom, placed her in some plastic bags, brought her into the kitchen where he placed her into the freezer.
According to the warrant, Tincher acknowledged her back broke going into the freezer. Investigators say Tincher told them she was still alive.
From what we can determine at the time, he believed that she was still breathing and had some movement at the time that she was going into the freezer.
He actually told you that, right?
Yes.
Police say he left her in that freezer for months. At one point, he even moved the freezer to another location. Police discovered the gruesome crime when a family member contacted them, concerned because they hadn't heard from the elderly woman. Investigator Brittany Warner never imagined she'd be handling a case so gruesome.
Never expected this in our county. Thanks.
So let's understand this here. She took him in and gave him the level of support he needed. You're not a child. You're a grown behind man. As he put her body into the freezer, there was a movement, so he knew she wasn't dead. How'd they know? He told him that. Dum told him that. I'm not buying the part about she slipped and fell, because here's the deal. Let's say she slipped and fell. Okay? If that's in the bathtub, in the bathroom. Fool, all you had to do is common sense. Don't move her. Just call 911. If she just slipped and fell when the ambulance came to assist her on the alleged slip and fall where she hurt herself, unless she can't talk, she could have told them what happened. If she's deaf, she could have done sign language. So I'm not even buying that part. She slipped and fell, and I thought that they thought that I was the one that did it, so I did something stupid and put her while she was alive in a freezer. Are you kidding me? Doesn't make any sense. If she slipped and fell and hurt herself, all I had to do was call 911. And in doing so, she could tell them what happened. But that's the thing. Dust buckets like him, they don't think. They just do. They don't think. It would have been easier to say she slipped and fell. I'm not buying it. What I am buying, okay, let's say that maybe she did. What I am buying, I think he just killed the woman. I said before, don't get hurt trying to help. Sometimes you bring these people into your homes, and I noticed too, only the grandmother would take them in. Where was everyone else? Where was his mother? Where was his mama? He's threatening his wife online. You can't go with her. Violent. Nobody else could take him in. Where was under the floorboards Billy, his cousin? Where was Billy, Boo, and Cooter? Where are they at? Well, he already know Boo and Cooter, those are pretty much the guys in the family. And those guys might be wearing overalls or not, but they're not finna put up with him. You buck up with them, you might find your teeth on the floor. So he ain't finna pull up to Boo and Cooter. Man, come on, bring it, dog. Ain't about you. Come on out here. I wish you would. I'll knock your teeth out. So, as usual, they put him on the elderly. And how many elderly women have ended up dead? We've seen in the black community, elder women end up dead. Grandson, son, grandson. Why do other family members aren't taking them? The other family members, I do believe they have to know that these people are dangerous. I don't want to be bothered, want to go on with their lives, and they're putting them on the elderly. I wouldn't be surprised him laying up there staying with his grandmother. He's probably thinking, oh man, I wish I had this place to myself. He's a dust bucket. Where's his own lease? Where's your own place at? Where is it? I wish I had this place to myself. And you sure as heck, whatever you do, you don't ask one to get a job. Oh, take the trash out. That might set it off. When you gonna get a job? Boop. So when I'm starting to wonder, by him being what I would deem a confirmed loser, you were how old and sitting on your grandmama? I wonder if he was trying to bully her. And maybe, now you can't, I'm going to call so-and-so, sometimes older people don't think, I'm going to call your mother, I'm going to call so-and-so and tell them to come get you. Now, Billy, under the floorboards, Billy, this is not acceptable. And next thing you know, he's thinking, oh, you trying to put me out? They're not going to take me in? Oh, no, MeeMaw, I'm about sick of this. No, I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying right here. He might be really wanting MeeMaw's place to himself. Probably has some children. They're probably with Becky, with the wife. Him and MeeMaw. And he might start to thinking, and it sure would be better if this was my place instead of MeeMaw's place. Just my place. If I can just get rid of her. And it's her place, her spot. Give me some girls over here. If she got a car, I can drive her car. Man, just have me my own spot. Next thing you know, got a little tension going on. And I wonder if maybe it's possible if he been bullying MeeMaw, been possibly abusing MeeMaw. Because that's not shaking out. The story ain't shaking out with me. I thought they might think that I did it because she fell and hurt herself in the bathroom. Well, they can tell Dum Dum if she's falling in the bathroom. That's very common for older people. Very common. It's nothing new. Duh, you think? That's why they have certain bathtubs that you can have tailored to your home. With the door, you can sit down. I'm not buying it. I wonder if he'd been bullying her. Because common sense, again, if she fell, just say don't move, call 911, and tell them she fell in the bathtub. Please get someone here. The front door's open. Please come now. But he didn't do that. He did something stupid. They would think I did it. Can she talk? Then she can tell them who did it. And I think that's what the real issue is. And that's why I put her in the freezer. Go make sure she doesn't talk. Buy myself some more freedom. And look, she was in there for months. I'm sure, boy, I bet she's probably getting a social security check or some kind of pension or her husband's pension. And I wonder, that money in that account, was it being used? Probably by him. Set up shop in her home. And she's in a freezer. And was still alive when she put him in there. So that it can only lead me to believe maybe he didn't want her to talk. That's why I didn't call 911. Is it possible he was abusing her and he knew, he done knocked her down? And he knew then, is it possible that maybe, oh my goodness, I can't call 911. They're going to say I've been abusing her and then she may talk. So I come up with this BS. She fell down. I thought it was going to be me under the floorboards. Billy, try again, boo. Not buying it. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. He does not deserve to see the light of day. He probably putting hands on his wife, putting hands on Becky. That's why it's not over there. He's a problem. He looks dead in the eyes. He does not deserve to see the light of day. The woman, how cold can you be? And this is the scary part. This is family. Sitting at your table, looking at you smiling, eating and drinking, you're raising them and not knowing somebody gonna give birth and somebody in the family is gonna get murked. I'm out.